Well, in less than 15 hours from now, the CIF Track and Field Championships will begin in Clovis. Today, several Clovis area leaders gathered at a press conference to share their views on a still growing controversy.
And it centers around a transgender athlete who is expected to compete. Eyewitness News reporter Micah Thomas joins us now with local reaction and the rules changing just ahead of the competition. Micah?
That's right, Michael Rochelle. As you mentioned, controversy surrounding the recent changes to girls' sports in California is heating up. Today, several Central Valley leaders spoke out for change that they say is necessary for the preservation of girls' sports. I also spoke with a local advocate on the other side of the argument. On Tuesday, the California Interscholastic Federation, or CIF, announced a policy change which would allow more girls to participate in the upcoming track and field championship because a transgender athlete is competing. On Thursday, several Clovis officials spoke out against what they say is unfairness in girls' sports.
Our young women deserve protected spaces just like we settled in 1972. So we will be focusing on solutions to bring fairness to competition, to make sure all who want to compete can compete in the open division, and to make sure that we're guaranteeing a spot for our girls.
Assemblymember Tangi Pa went on to say that creating this pilot program in the middle of championship weekend is a disservice to all athletes.
And when you look at transgender youth and the athletic sports that they're participating in, they're essentially participating in sports because they looking to build community with other like-minded athletic individuals in their age group.
Allowing biological males to compete in high school girls track and field championships is disgraceful and simply wrong. Only in California could such an absurd and dangerous policy not only be allowed but celebrated. This is not inclusion, this is insanity, and it must stop.
Bakersfield says Governor Gavin Newsom has spoke out against the issue but hasn't done anything to stop it.
I feel very privileged to live in California and have a governor like Governor Newsom. I believe he stand pretty firm by marginalized communities throughout his governorship.
Representative Vince Vaughn was unable to attend the conference, but sent a statement to be read on his behalf, and here's part of what he wrote.
Ensuring young girls can compete on a level playing field is not only a matter of fairness, but also essential to their self-esteem and long-term success in both sports and throughout their entire lives. When failed policies ignore the fundamental biological differences between men and women, they deny female athletes hard-earned opportunities to excel.
I wish that our politicians would pour so much passion into a piece of legislation like they would with gun safety. I think that when we look at our protecting our children, I think we need to worry about whether they're going to come home from school versus, who they're going to be competing with in a competition.
The Department of Justice says it's looking into whether California violated federal law by allowing the transgender athletes to participate in girls' sports. Reporting in studio, Micah Thomas, Eyewitness News.